Hey, she like it, she want it, pay for the party. I like girls who get to the money. She like it, she want it, I pay for the party. I pay for the party, I pay for the party. She like it, she want it, I pay for the party. I like girls who get to the money. She like it, she want it, I pay for the party. I pay for the party, I pay for the party. You made me wanna pull up on you, tell you something. You made me wanna flourish, how you drippin' something. You been with other niggas who ain't give you nothing. Well, I'ma flood your neck, I'll make you keep on coming.
Woo-wee! What's good, IG, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Lagos, Nigeria, Port-au-Prince, Haiti, Brockton, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island. They call me Pat.
They call me Ken. What's good? What's good? What's good?
Episode 009, First Genz podcast. We are the Blacks.
Yes, sir. We're providing you the facts today. What's good, bro? How you doing?
Well, if it isn't the two Negroes that finally afforded some mics.
Yeah. We finally got to the point to get mics, and they're here.
Boy, did we have an audio problem, man.
It wasn't bad, but it was bad. Okay, it was bad.
To everyone who's trying to do podcasts, it's bread.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's bread.
Is it?
Podcast is bread, bro.
It is. It is a process, but it's a cool process. I like it.
I fuck with it.
It's interesting.
Bro, once again, I feel like I'm always saying this to you in the summer. Music, a lot of releases came out this week.
Yes. And I'm finally excited because, for the year has been pretty, not going to say slow, but I mean, I was afraid that, this summer was going to
drag over
the way the summer from last summer where it was like a great release basically every weekend. But it's looking like that it's looking like it's gearing up to be that because, I mean, these past 2 weekends, and I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend now, so these past 2 weekends, it's been really good music. I mean, this first song I want to talk about is the Thug, Cole, and Travis Scott track, The London.
Let's get into it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into it.
Bro.
Yo, to start off, bro, J. Cole is trying to bring T-Minus back.
Yeah, I think so.
I could definitely see J. Cole coming to T-Minus and yo, I need a pack. I need to come back with some heat, bro. What you got, bro?
Yeah.
Because, nigga, it was Middle Child and then Travis Scott and the Young Thug record, London.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think J. Cole was hopping in a new bag, and I think he was trying to show up Thug, bro. Because he used Thug's style and sounded better than Thug on that record. Yeah.
I don't think Cole he was worried more so about how he was going to come on the track because I feel like he's very confident in his lyrical skill and his fluidity in rap. So I feel like his rap style. So I don't think that Cole was worried about if I'm going to do better than this thing or not. But he definitely was yo, I want to I finally got the opportunity to make a song with this guy, and I really like this guy. So I'm definitely going to, basically appeal to his style. You know what I mean? And it's weird because, when I first heard the song, I didn't like it because it was, I thought Thug was going to go off after I heard Cole's.
I was heated.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Heated, bro. When Thug didn't go off, I was like, come on, bro. Out of any record you could go off on, it's a song with, the other generation. The other generation that doesn't respect the new music that be coming out.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? When Thug first came out, a lot of people was like, yo, this dude's not gonna last, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when J. Cole first knew about Thug, he didn't understand him. Yeah. But I feel like when they got on tour, that was when J. Cole was like, all right, this dude is different. Because he had that interview with Angie Martinez while he was on tour, and he was all like, man, it's obvious that dude's a genius. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He had to give it up to him, bro. I feel like a lot of people think that because J. Cole is a lyricist and he's on that other side of the tracks when it comes to hip hop that he doesn't want to fuck with that new generation. Mm-hmm. But that dude is embracing them, bro, if you really look at it.
Yeah, and it's a good time for hip hop, man, for that. That was a really good time because it was that was really one of the first times. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened before in hip hop, but that was really one of the first times where you had somebody from a completely type of style of hip hop, meet somebody or make a song or have admiration for somebody that is in a completely different lane than you. You know what I mean? Thug is built off of the foundation of making Atlanta trap music. You know what I mean? That's what he lives. That's his foundation. And whereas J. Cole's from a New York, up north rap, you know what I'm saying? Came from the South with New York, Nas and shit like that. So it's weird to hear them on the same track together, record, but it's good because it's it shows that the collaborations are well and alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. KRS-One once said when he beefed with Nelly, he was like, yo, the fact that Nelly was beefing with me at the time that he was like the biggest artist in the world, and the fact that I was just KRS-One, and like this was like in the early 2000s when no one cared about KRS-One. No offense, but and like he was like, "Yo, at the end of the day, we need both. We need both a Nelly and a KRS-One in hip hop at all times." So to see the like two types of like styles coming into the same track, that's dope, bro.
Hip hop would be whack if it was all trap, and hip hop would be whack if it was all lyricism.
100%.
Like, it would be trash. Like, you know what I mean? It can't be one thing only. Like, there has to be so many different aspects to it. And that's what makes hip-hop hip-hop. So, I mean, in terms of the track, the London, I don't... Would you like it?
I like the track as a whole. Travis snap. I think Travis is really starting to be confident in himself. Like, I'm that nigga now. Yeah. I agree. He's like, I'm that nigga now, bro. Like, yo, you need the hook, I got you. Like...
Yeah, I mean, he was always like that. He was always giving the hook.
I think after Astroworld was when he was like, I'm an elite player in this game now.
Of course, because he got so much love from it. Like, you know what I mean? So much good reception from it. Not only the fans, but the colleagues, you know what I'm saying, that he makes music with.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Drake was on that stage, what was that, the Grammys? And like,
so you already won.
You already won, bro. You don't need this award. This is an amazing album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of amazing albums,
for real,
that Beast Coast.
That Beast Coast was crazy. That Beast Coast was insane.
Shit was different, bro. That shit was different. I think
it's not. But yo, it's crazy, man, and it's sad to say. I don't think this album is gonna be for everyone, though. You know, and that's sad. I feel like
it's not. You're right. It's not. But it's a hip hop album, bro.
It's a hip hop album, and it's New York rap, but it's evolved the New York rap.
New York rap, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think, and that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I think personally, I was saying this to you off air. I think the Flatbush Zombies bring out a new Joey Badass, bro. Maybe not a new Joey Badass, but a Joey Badass that hasn't been exposed to the world yet.
Definitely Michi.
For sure, like this, it's that aggression.
Michi Darko,
yeah, like because we've heard Joey Badass be aggressive on New York type beats, but they were old type of New York type beats. Now we never heard Joey like get real aggressive on a neo New York today's type of rap beat, like in a while. Like if you really think about it, Joey's last hit record was Devastated.
Okay.
By himself.
Yeah.
Now that he got a song with Flatbush Zombies, like he's getting more aggressive on these verses, bro.
Yeah. But I think the point of the album was to, like, I feel like even with this album, the purpose for everybody, like, was to, like, they didn't want their names to be, yes, their names were on the features, of course, right? But they released the album as Beast Coast, right? As the compilation as the collective, as the rap collective that they created together. And I think that when you listen to the album, if you get the chance, guys, if you ever want to listen to it, Beast Coast, Escape from New York, you're listening to each record, and like if you had not known who these rappers were, everything would just flow naturally. It was just like you're listening to a rap album with a bunch of people who are nice. And like I haven't heard an album like that in a long time, where you have like more than 7 people on an album, and like you place them in the right tracks, place them at the right times, good position, good placement, everything sounds good. You know what I mean? So I think that's super dope. That's why I liked it.
Yeah. I think out of these 2 weekends of music coming out, I think we might have heard one of the, like, there's probably, out of those 2 weekends, we probably heard an album of the year.
No,
maybe.
I don't think so. I think
thus far.
I think we've heard Grammy nominated albums already, for sure. I think Igor will get Grammy nominated.
Yeah. I agree. For what though? Hip hop? They might call it hip hop just because he's black. I would call it pop. Personally,
I would call it
Earthquake is pop.
Yeah, that's pop. Yeah, but I think it'll get nominated regardless. Like either a track, either a song from that album, or whatever. I think that'll get nominated.
Do they have like production of the year or some shit? Like
yes, producer of the year, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because Tyler might need that.
I don't think there's maybe YG. You think?
It was a good album though. Yo, I'm surprised. YG was actually one of my favorite releases this weekend.
It was a good album. It was a really good album, bro. Yeah.
Bitch, you nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, house, nigga.
It would be dope. I would love to see YG get nominated for a Grammy.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. Because it's like, this guy is so ignorant.
Yeah.
And like, it's so good that he's ignorant. And it's like, the music is like, okay, now you're listening to this ignorant type of music and it's so good and it's so catchy and you can vibe with it so much that like, you can't help but to put it on as a Grammy nomination. So that's something I want to see. Mm-hmm. I want to see like, yo, everyone's listening to it, so we gotta put it as a nomination. Like we gotta submit the ticket in. Like, you know what I mean? So I would like to see him get nominated. I mean, it probably won't happen, but if it does happen, I mean, more power to YG for sure.
I think YG's career has permanently been altered by Nipsey Hussle's death.
Yeah,
like of
right now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be for a while because the last record on his album is called The Last Words to Nip. But
of course he was of course YG was gonna give a Nipsey tribute on that album.
100%.
Like that's something that we were 100%. We all like we didn't even have to look at the track list and we already knew that was gonna happen. But
you watched the Big Boy interview?
Yeah, I watched it.
He was talking about how like because they were close before you know what I'm saying? Like although Nipsey Hussle did meet a lot of people and like he was really cool with a lot of heads, like the fact that him and YG were both from the streets, they was both from, you know what I'm saying? They're both from that area. They're both about that gang life. They were really close, bro. Like you gotta understand the first person that YG probably saw like a Nipsey Hussle, like coming from the same area that he's coming from, was Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? Like Nipsey Hussle was the first person that YG has seen coming from where he's from and doing those type of things at that scale.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Not necessarily.
Who was he that close with that he talked to all the time?
Oh, not close.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying like he probably did see rappers in the game that like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but he wasn't close with them.
That's true.
Yeah, like him and Nipsey Hussle were chilling like they were neighborhood boys.
Yeah.
Even after the industry.
Yeah, it's very true. Very, very, very true.
What else? That Moneybagg Yo project to me was kind of whatever.
You didn't like it?
It was whatever. To me, it was whatever.
I liked it. I think you should give it a listen again. I think that Moneybagg Yo was smooth. Definitely. And
I didn't, and I'm not too happy about Gunna's verse.
I mean, I feel like you just naturally don't like Gunna anymore.
No, that's false.
That's
100%.
I think that's what it is, bro.
That's propaganda. Don't listen to Ken.
I just think that you don't like Gunna anymore. I think that's what it is, and I understand. It's like
it's not that I don't like. He's not diversifying his style enough.
I understand, but that's him. That's his lane. Like I do not expect Gunna to change his style.
That lane argument that you have to me doesn't stand on so many legs because there's certain artists that can stay in their lane and have that longevity of a career. Yeah. I don't think Gunna's lane can give him that longevity.
I think he will.
Look what's happening to Young Thug.
What do you mean what's happening to Young Thug?
I'm telling you what's gonna. Literally, what's happening to Young Thug is there's better Young Thugs.
Who's a better Young Thug than Thug?
Listen to what I'm saying. People are using the style that Young Thug came up with, and they're using it better.
I don't think so.
Lil Keed is using it better.
I don't think so. No way.
J. Cole used it better on the same track as him.
Yeah. So
it became even more evident that was happening.
He's not using it better. He's using it. Like, you can't use it better than Thug because Thug made that style.
Right now, Thug can't sound as good as Thug as other people who sound as Thug.
Because he can't do that. Like that's no, but I'm saying like, yo, Thug, like, bro, he's been doing that for years, bro. Like, it's like, what do you want him to do? Like, it's just like, okay, like, I've done this style for years. Okay, now y'all finally getting hip hop to the game. Like, this is a style. So yeah, you can use the style. I'm done with it. I'm done with that style because I've been using it for like 5+ years.
I agree.
Now I'm gonna try to do other shit. It's not working out for me.
He's clearly not doing other shit. We even talked about him going back to the same style, and it's not working out for him.
But what I think is going on right now with him is the fact that he's listening to people too much. I feel like he knows that people want the old Thug. People are saying, "Oh, I want the old Thug. I want the old Thug back. I want to hear that Bar 6 Thug. I want to do that, this, and the third." But then when he hears that, he's like, "Okay, like I gotta get in that old bag." Maybe he try. I don't know. I don't know what goes on in this guy's mind. But from what I'm hearing, it sounds like because of that, he's trying to go back to a Thug that you can't go back to because that was a different time. You know what I'm saying? That's like Jay-Z trying to go back to like the time where he dropped his first album. Like, you can't go back to that feeling again because that was a different time. So what I'm saying is, like, for him, Thug needs to finally realize he's in a different. I mean, he does know. It's not like Thug doesn't know. It's just like what I think needs to happen is he needs to understand the balance. Like, okay, yes, you can take little excerpts or you can take little styles from what you used to do, but you have to like understand that, bro. Like, the thing is, it's tough with this guy because this guy, he loves to give. Like, you know what I mean? So if he has an artist that he's working with, he will try to tell that, yo, this is what I've been working on in my mind. So, yo, I think you should do it.
I agree.
Yeah. So in that aspect, I don't know. In that aspect, I feel like Thug can never die musically.
I never said he would. I 100% agree with every sentiment that you just said.
Okay.
My thing is, that doesn't change the fact of what's going on right now. Yes, Thug is a given person. He's giving his style to other people. Yeah. Yes, Thug is trying to, he's been listening to his fans lately and trying to go back to that old Thug. But those two things aren't working out for him, bro. Thug is one of the greatest artists of our generation, period. Okay. He's one of the greatest artists of our generation. It's been proven. He's influenced generations of talent that's to come. Yeah. But at the end of the day, right now, Thug isn't producing the best music he has. And it's hurting his career. His last solo project did terrible numbers, bro. Did terrible numbers. And to me, that was a good album. But I don't think people are expecting a good Thug anymore. People aren't expecting what we are hoping for. The music heads that really fuck with Thug. The people who thought Thug was a legend after 2 bitches.
I think he has a lot more in store, bro.
I do too, but I'm talking about what's going on right now. Yeah. What's going on right now? Thug is releasing bad music.
I don't think he's releasing bad music.
Name his last good song, bro.
Hold on. I don't think he's releasing bad music. I just think he's releasing, I don't think he's releasing bad solo tracks. I think he's just releasing bad features.
So what's his last solo track?
That London track.
That's not a solo track. Huh? That's not a solo track.
No, that was his single. That was a Thug song. It was a Thug song featuring J. Cole and Travis Scott. That was whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying before that, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like him just doing features are trash. Have been trash. Yeah. But his actual, if you think about because people don't really like Slime Language like that. But Slime Language, the only songs on really Slime Language that were fire were the songs that he was on. That was him that he was on by himself. Those were the only songs really, and then there was a couple songs, I guess, that were good with him and Uzi, and then the Dirty Shoes. Yeah, but Tsunami, you know what I mean? Audemars, those are songs that that's Thug.
Right, I'm beaching again.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's Thug, you know what I mean? That just goes to show you that no matter how much style I can give to these other cats, I'm still gonna do this shit.
I think Thug should do what Gold Link is doing right now and hop on Afrobeats.
Thug on Afrobeats?
Bro, we've already heard Thug on Dancehall. We've heard, if Thug makes a song with Techno or Burna Boy or Wizkid, he's back in there. No cap.
I don't know.
No cap.
I don't know. If
Burna Boy makes a song with any 3 of those Afrobeat artists, he's back in there. No cap.
You said who?
Techno, Wizkid, or Burna Boy. He makes songs with any 3 of those cats, he's back in the game. No cap.
I disagree.
That's one of the greatest artists of our generation. He can do that.
I disagree. I think that's something I don't have to hear. Him and Popcorn wasn't too far-fetched because the way that Jamie XX kind of arranged that Good Times track, he made it you know what I mean? He placed it well. So okay.
Enough patois mixed with the Thug Street.
Exactly. But to hop on that Afrobeat sound, having an Afrobeat artist on there too, that's challenging.
I think Thug can do it.
It's challenging, bro. People try to do that every day and they can't do it.
Yeah, but Thug's not an everyday artist.
I understand, but it's tough.
But shit, let us know what you think about this episode in the comments below.
Yeah,
this is a podcast now, guys.
It is. Yes, we're probably going to be releasing the SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud. Yeah. SoundCloud. We're actually going to do. We're actually going to have a link tree in our bio, and it's going to have the link to our SoundCloud, our YouTube, and all that shit. Word. But they call me Pat.
They call me Ken.
We are the Blacks.
And we provide you the facts today.
Yo.
You made me wanna pull up on you, tell you something. Yeah. You made me wanna flourish, how you drippin' something. You been with other niggas who ain't give you nothing. Well, I'ma flood your neck, I'll make you keep on coming.